Hello there, and as usual, I'm Aaron from Laststandgamers, and welcome. So today we're taking a look at another amazing ship from the Steam Workshop. Hang on, did I say a ship? I mean an amazing station. Here in front of me is the Musk Station. Now this has been designed by Total Techno, and he said it was inspired by some of the stations from Elite Dangerous, and I have to say the inspiration was well used because it is truly a unique but at the same time quite a very robust shape for a station. So let's actually have a look around the exterior. So the first thing you'll notice around the exterior is there is no external ports as far as we can see. And the reason for this is all the docking is designed to be done inside. So if you've got a bigger ship that's not going to fit through that side hangar door, then you're pretty much screwed. But let me just pop my character in here so you can actually see the scale of this particular station. You can see just how big it is. You would get quite a large ship through this access port. Let's continue working our way around our side. Now you can see that the black texture has been used with a very low value, so it looks like the paint has chipped off around the edges really nicely indeed. And then you've got these yellow ribbed sort of areas. It reminds me of like a giant sort of barrel, and we all know in Space Engineers, if you don't calculate when you're building a circular shape like this correctly, it soon gets out of control. So I really congratulate them on building it like this. You can also see there's a recessed area here as well, just to add a little bit of depth when the sun is cast on it as well. Really nice indeed. So let's enter in through the side, but before we do that, let's actually have a look around this exterior part. Now there's a lot of different detail going on here. If I actually just switch back to spectator and turn on my light, we can illuminate some of these darker segments. So you can see that we've got some antennas stuck into these sections, as well as some of the round type blocks being used. And you can see how it kind of ribs out, recesses around in areas, and just creates this really nice textured type effect. Then as we come here into the center of the hangar bay here, we've actually got ourselves these really cool cut-in sections, just really adding to the design and the feel to it. So let's watch back to our character and we'll enter in through the hangar. There is some light protection on the outside. We've just got a few Gatling guns, but you'd probably need a few more to really protect this station if you were going to use it. Now this is where it gets really awesome. When you come in here, it feels like just if this was filled with different ships that you could now do with the replay tool and had them moving from different pads and different locations, this place would just be so awesome. It feels like it has that sci-fi-esque feeling, and each one of the sides is actually a landing platform. So if we come over here, we activate our legs, you can see this is now our landing platform. Or if we do the same over in this section, we can activate our legs over there. And we've also got these really cool connecting points where you can see players or different people can just simply run around the actual circle here to get to the next pad. So it's been really well thought out, and I love the design of it. Plus there's plenty of space in here, so if you were trying to navigate the sort of space traffic around this section, you could do. Now let's have a look at each of the pads. Now each of the pads has a variety of different things. Maybe you want to refuel your hydrogen. You've got hydrogen tanks on some of them. On other ones you've got these little assembler type platforms here, so you can probably repair, maintain your ship, or even refine some materials if you need to. So I believe you can see that we've got the basic refineries there. These are more for sort of detailing look. I'd like it if there was some sort of hidden refineries, but we'll have a look in some of the sections later on and see what's going on behind the inner walls. So as we go into this section, you can see we've got this cool bridge that then leads us through this various sections. You've got these cool little glass inlays, and we can actually go inside the actual hub itself, and we might get, well, I wouldn't say we'd get lost in here because it's very simplistic, but we can actually drop ourselves down here and get to the more complex floor levels. So a lot of these drop down areas, and you can see as we access into this area, we actually have a more of a central hub here where you could have some shops, some trading, different things going on if you were decided to do or use the station like that. You also see we've got some of these heavy armor blocks here used as like, they look like some sort of fuel pipes that are going over the side, and you see there's plenty of access points going around and up to the pads from various different directions that I really do like. Now having a look at the door from the inside, you'll notice that there's reactors around each one of the corners, as well as these these flashing lights so that you avoid crashing into it. Now, the only thing that would possibly make this station better, but I don't think it would actually, is if the hangar entrance was a little bit wider so you get a larger ship in here. But if you've got a larger ship in here, it'd probably take up too much space and you'd end up crashing into it anyway. So a really nice design. But anyway, let's have a look behind the walls and see what's actually cooking behind here. So it looks to me like this thing is plumbed up very basically from my quick glance before. You can see there is some quite intricate rooms that rotate around this central hub that I really do like. But cutting through there, you can see just how thin the actual armor protection is. So if you are on the inside, there is a possibility that a big attack, because you've not got any defenses, could breach the hull. But if this is a peaceful station, it's really not going to matter. Now, I've really been getting into my stations recently, so I'd love to hear what you think about this particular creation in the comment section below, and make sure you check it out on the Steam Workshop. It's great to support the creators in this community as they come up with some absolutely breathtaking designs. Anyway, I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.